I'm excited by everything I hear, but I'm also frustrated by everything I'm hearing. And I just, again, we have many more important molecules that we're identifying than we could possibly study with the support. I'm talking about the national support, not BCRF, which has just been a star, but the national support for this kind of effort. And you know, it should not be business as usual now. You know, we see the light at the end of the tunnel, basically. It doesn't mean we're at the end of the tunnel, but we know what has to be done. We're identifying key molecules. We can develop interventions for those molecules. We can use them for diagnostic purposes. We can prognose whether it's a bad criminal or not such a bad criminal on the basis of this. All these things are really possible now. Identify new genes that make you susceptible to cancer so that you can do things, you know, earlier. But we cannot pursue it with the current level of national funding. And I'm not just talking about government. I'm talking about government, industry, philanthropy. The whole business has to be upscaled if we're really going to. You know, eventually it's going to happen. I mean, eventually breast cancer and all cancers will be cured. There's no doubt about that. Eventually it's going to happen. But there's just no reason for a lot of people to die unnecessarily because it's happening too slowly. There's just no reason for it. And I think that is something that we all have to just take this message back to everybody that we speak to. It's a question that should be asked of every candidate for office, whether it's local or federal or state. You know, what are you doing about this particular problem? We're talking about cancer here. We're not talking about a minor issue. You know, a third of the people in this room are going to die of cancer. All right, and if you jog and watch your diet, your chance of dying of cancer are higher because you're not going to get a heart attack first. All right. So that it is. I know that's shocking to you, but none of us are immortal. All right, and that it is critical. It is critical that we get this message out there.